Hey, what's up? It's your girl Neek, and you're tuned in to Neek at Night. And tonight we're going to be talking about Cardi B filing for divorce to Offset again. Now, I've been keeping up with these celebrities for quite some time because I've been doing YouTube for quite some time. And this is not the first time that Cardi B has come forward and said that she was done with Offset and that she was no longer going to deal with his mess and that, it was pretty much a wrap. We're going to get into this recent filing of her saying that she's going to get a divorce from him. But before we get into that, I want to give everyone a flashback as to the last time that she said that she was going to alleviate herself from Offset. Now, like I said, a lot of you might think this is new, and this has been something ongoing with her. She's been dealing with infidelity. She's been dealing with him lying. She's been dealing with him cheating. And there's also people who feel like this is possibly a publicity stunt because she has an album coming out. We're going to get into whether this is a publicity stunt. We're going to get into whether this is due to, cheating. We're going to get into all of the whatever's behind this. And we're gonna dive right in. But first, I want to shout out to all my night owls who are tuning in. I want you guys to let me know where you are tuning in from right now. Let me know the city you repping, the state you repping. You tuning in from New York, you tuning in from Chicago, you tuning in from Texas. I got a lot of night owls in Texas, Philly, Arizona, California. I got my night owls all over the place. So while I pull up this post of her previous announcement of her going to get rid of Offset, I want you guys to let me know down in the chat where you are tuning in from. Give me 1 second to plug in my speaker because I thought it was plugged in. But let me see where everybody is repping from. We got Houston in the house. Amsterdam, Holland. Baby said it's 2 a.m. Thank you for rocking with me at 2 a.m. We got South Carolina, Philly, Georgia, Jersey, Fayetteville, North Carolina, woo woo, Chicago in the house. I see you, you dig. I see you. Jessica says, wait, where Jessica was from? Damn, I missed it. All right, Bridgeport, Connecticut, Chicago, Jamaica in the house, Miami's in the house, St. Louis in the house. Okay, NYC in the house, Santa Cruz, California. I see you, my fellow Cali baby. Dallas, Texas, Massachusetts. Okay, Baltimore. Hey, Danny V. Hey, Tony Michelle. Shout out to my night owls who are here all the time, no matter the topic. Shout out to y'all. Mount Vernon, New York, Birmingham, Alabama, Florida, Philly/Georgia, Flint, Michigan. Okay, we got 2 from Flint, Michigan. Arkansas in the house. Okay, keep on dropping where y'all from. I see Connecticut over here, Virginia, Colorado, Racine, Wisconsin, Athens, Georgia, Memphis, Tennessee. Okay, I see y'all. Shout out to everybody tuning in all over the place. I appreciate you guys so much for the support. Iowa. Okay, that's a different one. I appreciate y'all so much. Let me plug in my speaker and let's get into this topic because, the girls have been ready to chime in on this situation. All right. So Shu says this is the first time catching a live. Well, I'm glad that you have finally caught a live. I'm glad that you are here to, check this out and hang out with us. Let me pull up the first time that Cardi B said that she was going to be leaving Offset. The first time she said, it's a wrap. I'm done. We're no longer going to be together. I'm going to be filing for divorce. Let me pull that up, and then we're going to get into the new claim. So this is a report from 2018 that I covered on my channel. It says Cardi B's messy breakup / divorce from Offset after cheating rumors the full story. So I reported this 2 years ago when she came forward and said that she was going to leave him. And we're just going to get a little bit of refresher of what happened the last time. And then we're going to get into the new stuff.
Everybody been bugging me and everything. And I've been trying to work things out with my baby father for a hot minute now. And we're really good friends. And we're really good business partners. And he's always somebody that I run to talk to. And we got a lot of love for each other, but things just haven't been working out between us for a long time. And it's nobody's fault. It's just like, I guess we grew out of love, but we're not together anymore. I don't know. It might take time to get a divorce, and I'm going to always have a lot of love for him because he is my daughter's father. And yeah.
Okay, so as you can see, she's saying that they're not together. They're not together no more. They try to work it out. They're good business partners, yada, yada, yada. And possibly, she's going to be filing for a divorce. A lot of people looked at her mannerisms in the video and the way that she was talking, and they took it as like a joke. Well, it turns out this all came out after a woman decided to throw her friend under the bus, and Offset was pretty much collateral damage, and it was exposed that he allegedly was trying to set up threesomes. So basically, let me paint the scenario for you guys and get you guys up to speed on what's going on. Basically, there's a girl by the name of Foreign or something like that. She goes by Foreign on Instagram. And her and Cuban Doll used to be really good friends. Well, somehow, some way, I don't know how they fell out, but they fell out. They stopped being friends. They stopped being cool. And they started to sling dirt at one another on Instagram story. And during their drag session of them spilling each other's tea, saying who F with who and who messed with what and who a hoe and who not and who got what and this and that, Offset's name came up and the beans was spilled that he was allegedly trying to set up threesomes with Cuban Doll and one of her friends. Okay, so listen, I had to go and comb the internet for these receipts. I didn't catch them on her Instagram story, so I don't know the order in which the clapbacks came, but I'm going to try to piece it together for you guys as best I can because I had to take from several different places to try to, piece this whole story together from you guys. So basically, the girl and Cuban Doll are going at it. They're having a war on their Instagram story. The Foreign girl says, you want to be cool with I Am Cardi B so bad, but was texting at Offset. Then another post says, you was going to have a threesome with Offset and another girl. So then she also then posted and she said, you effed at Kodak Black, at Project Youngin, at The Boy, at 6ix9ine, at Lil Uzi Vert, hella Detroit dudes. You even effed 2 dudes in one night at Cuban the Savage. So Cuban the Savage, she started clapping back at her and she's like, stop bringing up Tato. You suck the whole Glow Gang. And then she put Sosa. So then Cuban the Savage, she replying to her saying that she messed with all these people. And she like, I never effed Lil Uzi, never effed Project Youngin. Stop lying on Offset. We don't even know each other. Never had a conversation. Stop clout chasing. So after, she's telling her like, look, I don't even know him. You clout chase him. And then Cuban the Savage tried to blast the girl that's trying to blast her and was like, you can lie, but you can't lie about this. So pretty much, I guess it's a video of the girl who's trying to blast her for dealing with Offset. It looks like it's her in a compromising position doing some extracurricular activities, if you know what I mean. Anyway, so she blasting her like, girl, you trying to talk about me, but this is you on video, boo-boo, and we can't lie about this, blah, blah, blah. So then the girl, she replied and she said, don't add me an ish, girl. I know all your secrets. And I hate this Instagram ish because we know you in real life, Taylor.
You can't justify ish. Just go to bed. You done. I don't care about no video from 6 years ago, and you know that. So then she starts to be having this threesome going on. They have music playing, and it's hard to hear him, but I don't want my channel to get striked for copyright. So if you want to listen and see if you can make out exactly what Offset is saying, go to the Shade Room Teens, and you can hear that more closely. But I got a lot more receipts for y'all in this video, so watch this first.
So daddy, boy. What the fuck?
So then after that, the foreign girl who's blasting Cuban Doll, because remember,
okay,
it came out because Cuban Doll and this.
Okay, so that's basically when there was footage of Offset FaceTiming this girl, and that all came out. That was around the time when Cardi B first said that she was going to be filing for a divorce and separation from Offset. Then he went forward and he was, showing up at her performances, and he was like bringing her flowers, and he was like trying to make up for the fuck ups that he basically had in his whole scenario. So, this was something that happened previous. She had been dealing with multiple girls coming forward saying that he had messed with them. She had clapped back in several videos. Like this video right here is of her clapping back and saying that, certain women only wanted the clout and that they were only trying to get clout off of her situation and all of the things like that. Well, then she also had to deal with the situation with 6ix9ine's current girlfriend, Jade. So she had to deal with Jade coming forward and saying that she was cheating with a message, or Offset was trying to creep in her DMs to try to creep with her. So Cardi B has been dealing with this a lot. I'm going to flashback the situation that happened between her and Jade, and then I'm going to get into the new filing of divorce that just came out today.
That for creeping in her DMs, telling her that he missed her. I mean, it's just a lot. Okay. It's just too much. So basically on her Instagram, she posted up this video. The video, she shows that it's legit his page by scrolling through her timeline, going to her DMs, going to Offset's message, and then going to his page to verify so that people could see that it's actually Offset's page. She posted that to her Instagram feed with the caption to where it reads, "Your wife, Cardi B, has an open criminal case. Why are you writing me? You don't respect her, ? There's a lot of ish I haven't exposed yet, but there's a time for that. I'm the queen of talking ish. Now I'm backing it up." Then she went to her Insta story and said, "Imagine fighting cases for a dude and he still missed the broad." I mean, literally though, like, can you imagine? I mean, I just could not. It's just a whole big old mess. Meanwhile, Gossip in the City was in the comments. As you guys know, she runs this paid website gossip page, and she was like a blogger, who would like expose people and do all of this kind of stuff. Now she has it on this other platform. Well, a lot of people were tagging her in the mess, like, "Oh my God, look at this. This is tea, for her to post." And she literally said, like, "Stop tagging me. I'm not posting this. Merry Christmas." Okay. To where people started to accuse her of being paid off by Cardi B, which there was a lot of allegations by that, because since then, to my knowledge, I don't think that she posts Cardi B. And there was, allegations and rumors that Cardi B paid her off. He posted up a video of a screen of, I guess it was Offset mom, showing that his page is, I guess, suspended or whatever.
Your account is suspended and it's not permitted to perform this action. And I have his password.
I know.
Correct.
We just gotta, let's call these people.
I'm calling now.
The fact that me and Offset just woke up, I know y'all saw that I put earlier that we broke night. Miss Latavia's mom. Hey, Miss Sad.
Hey, y'all.
She just woke us up because it's like, oh my gosh, what the hell?
I can't change anything here.
It's okay. Something like this shit happened to me before. Hey, just relax, okay? Hey guys, so as you can see, this guy Instagram has been hacked. Now, let me tell you something. My bad. We look crazy. We just woke up. Like we've been sick throughout the whole damn night. This boy got a cold. I have like a very crazy stomach ache. I'm about to go to the hospital because I feel like it's uh, food poisoning. But anyways, babe, I know you done some dumb shit. I know he done. Everybody know he done some dumb shit. But come on now, niggas ain't dumb. Niggas ain't crazy. We've been so good. We had a sweet weekend. Life has been good. Niggas ain't gonna play themselves like that. That's why I'm not entertaining it. That's how I'm not getting no rowdy.
Go ahead, yo.
Simple as that. Okay. Love you guys. Bye.
Okay, so they did the video trying to prove like, oh, his account is compromised. We can't access it. But if you take a closer look.
All right, so that's another video that I covered on this page. It's called Offset Blasted for Cheating on Cardi B Again, but claims he was hacked. And so I go through all of the hoopla that he was trying to allude that everything was copacetic, that he didn't cheat, that it was a fake, it was a fraud. And Cardi B has been covering for him in his messy cheating ways for a very long time. She alluded to divorce 2 years ago, and now come 2020, she is now filing for a divorce again. And she's saying that she wants custody of culture, and we're going to get into all of that. There was not really a full concrete reason as to why she is coming to this conclusion now, but we're just going to read what TMZ has to say about it, and I'm going to also get what you guys feel is the reason. Like I said, there are some people who feel as though this may be a publicity stunt due to the fact that she has an album coming out, and there needs to be some type of controversy around the album. And then there are some people who feel as though it's a genuine file for divorce and it's genuinely her fed up with the relationship. When it's due to Hollywood, you never know what is the real true tea, because just because somebody files for divorce does not mean that they will fully go through with the divorce. And you do have to consider all of the other contributing aspects as far as like album coming out, promotion, controversy. You have to consider all of those things when dealing with these couples. But I'm going to read through what it says and fill you guys in on that. So on this TMZ report, it says Cardi B is apparently over her marriage to Offset. She just filed for divorce, TMZ has learned. The rapper filed court docs in Georgia indicating she's seeking dissolution of marriage. Cardi is listed as the plaintiff and Offset is listed as the defendant. She filed the paperwork on Tuesday, meaning that she just filed it today, meaning that today is Tuesday, so she filed it today. It says there's also this. According to court docs obtained by TMZ, Cardi is seeking primary physical custody as well as legal custody of their 2-year-old daughter, Culture. She also wants Offset to pay child support. Unclear how much, though, at this point. No word on spousal support either for now, at least. She also makes it clear in her docs that they're currently separated and that there are no prospects for reconciliation. Cardi is also adamant in the docs that she wants Offset to be ordered to pay her legal expenses. And get this, it doesn't sound like there's a prenup because Cardi is asking for an equitable division of all marital assets. Cardi and Offset were secretly wed in 2017 and shared their hitch status the year after. As we first reported, their nuptials were a bit unorthodox from the jump and almost went backwards, publicly speaking. If you guys remember, when they got married, it came out that they got married inside of their home. There wasn't like a traditional ceremony. I believe she said it was only like one other witness, which was like a family member, and they got married and it was private and like nobody else was there. So, I mean, I agree with TMZ when they say that, their marriage kind of was a little bit unorthodox because it was supposed to have happened between her and Offset and just one other person as the witness. It says in October 2017, Offset got on bended knee and he was at the Philly Powerhouse concert, and Cardi accepted his ring right then and there. As it turned out, they had already been legally married for over a month at that point. So if you guys remember, when he proposed and made a whole spectacle and made it all public like he was proposing to her, allegedly, according to them, they had already gotten married in this private ceremony a month before that. And that was like a big deal too, because people were like, wait, why are you acting like you proposing to her when y'all already married already? Like, what's the deal with that? So that just tells you that they do publicity stunts for the public consumption. So when it comes to this situation, I can't totally conclusively say that this is actual factual, and I can't just go off of the dome and think that it's for real when I know the publicity stunts that they've had before. You get what I'm saying? Hopefully you catch my drift. Anyways, so it says they brought in an officiant to formally marry them, and shortly thereafter filed for and received a marriage certificate in Fulton County, which made it legit. And then it says they hit a rough patch in their marriage a few years ago amid cheating rumors, but they buried the hatchet and seemed tight. This is after a whole lot of apologizing and courting on Offset's end. Remember, he crashed her Rolling Loud set in 2018 to beg for forgiveness, but went full mea culpa on social afterwards too. Eventually, Cardi did take him back. So sadly, Cardi's divorce filing comes just a few days shy of what would have been their third wedding anniversary. Hollywood Unlocked first broke the story, and they said that the story is developing. So Hollywood Unlocked is the first people who got the exclusive on this story, and they are the first ones to break this story. But like I said before, this has been something that has gone on before. There has been a time before where she said that she was totally done with him. There has been a time where she alluded that she was going to divorce him. Now, she did officially file papers this time, so maybe that does make this situation a little bit different, and maybe she is going to actually go through with it. I don't know, but I want to get you guys' opinion on this situation. I'm going to drop the StreamYard link in the chat so that you guys can tell me what you think about this situation. I got a couple of my night owls to chime in prior to me going live, and they told me what they thought via video. I'm going to drop the link in the chat, and while I play what they said their thoughts were about it, I want you guys to click the link to add in addition what you think about it. So I'm going to play this video, like I said, of my night owls giving their opinions, but I also want the people who are on live right now to give your opinions. So you're going to basically click the StreamYard link in the chat. I am putting the link right now in the chat. And you guys can click the link, chime in. You don't have to show your face. And once my night owls who previously contacted me and told me their thoughts is done playing, then I will click on you guys who clicked the link, and I will hear what you guys have to say about it. So let me go and play the video. Let me share my screen to hear what my night owl said in my DM about what they feel. Like I said, some people feel like it's a publicity stunt. Some people feel like it's genuine. And some people feel like, well, good for her. Let's hear this, and then let's hear what you guys who are here on live have to say after. Click the link and just be ready to be on the queue.
I think that it's a lot of hurt there, and she's tired, and she probably just don't trust him no more.
Hey Nick, for me, this is what I think about this Cardi and Offset situation. I think it could be a publicity stunt for an upcoming album or something like that, because you know what is going on in the world right now with COVID and all. So you gotta need attention to sell records. People are falling off, their record is not selling, and it's not doing good numbers. So, you know, these Hollywood people do anything. Maybe she might have things around her and telling her, hey, you gotta do this, set this up, and let's do this, and later we can get together, and it's all love. They start posting pictures on IG and all of that. You never know. These people, they'll do anything for clout, you know? So, you cannot believe anything that goes on in Hollywood. They will do anything for what they got to do to keep their numbers going. So for me, this is what I think. This is my suggestion. I think it might be a publicity stunt for upcoming album.
And this is why I don't look up to not name one celebrity couple, celebrity relationship, none of that shit, because it be all key, ha, ha, ha. When y'all first meet him, oh, he's the best this, he's the best that. This man was cheating on you all up and down. You still wanted to marry his ass. You still want to hold his ass down just for you to file for divorce? Like, stop. Stop making yourself look stupid at the end of the day. My issue with Cardi has always been that she never stood for the shit that she claimed she say. Before she was a celebrity, she was in the strip clubs talking about how she take people's mans and she's this, that, and the third just for her to get a man and be mad at the other women that was doing the same shit that she was doing, that she thought was so cute. So I just can't. I really cannot. I'm tired of these women, and I'm not just singling out women, but I'm saying I'm tired of some of these women out here acting as if they shit don't stink and that they're better than the next person when they be doing the same exact bullshit that make them look stupid at the end of the day.
Yo, Nick. So this is per your post for what is it called? Cardi B. They said her husband has financial problems or whatever. And what else? They both having financial problems, and then Offset and his crew got a bad reputation in the industry.
Regarding Offset and Cardi, or whether Cardi filing for divorce, if she goes through with it, I'm kind of glad. I don't think that anybody should get divorced, but being that he has a record of cheating and being problematic, what's wrong with sis getting some self-esteem and moving on with her life? She doesn't need that to bring her down. So I'll just wait to see if she goes through with it, but I don't have a problem with it because she should have been left him a long time ago.
I mean, Cardi B, people never forget. People forget. You know what I'm saying? That love and hip hop, whatever. That's when I knew she wasn't shit. She's a narcissist and she move in anger, and I know what she doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, when women love, that's when it becomes hate. If they like you, then the relationship's gonna be good. But once they love you, that's when the insecurities happen, and she's just angry. She probably jealous of him because he feel, wants a nigga happy. She on that Will Smith shit. You see what I'm saying? That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? It's the woman's world. So, I understand. I wouldn't call Offset a simp for marrying her because she of status. She got money. She's Cardi B when it comes to status. So it's a win for him. But it just more things to learn about for a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like
we've done is we've worked. Hey, Nick, just sharing my thoughts on the situation with Cardi B and Offset. And my thoughts are, I'm not surprised. I don't think anyone is surprised. I know you're not surprised. The circumstance. Oh yeah, and another thing, I also wouldn't be surprised if they didn't fully go through with the divorce and they reconciled or whatever. I don't know what the situation is, but I also wouldn't be surprised if they didn't even go through with the divorce.
Hey, Nick, I just want to say that I feel like Cardi B and Offset, that their separation was inevitable because once you allow somebody to treat you a certain way, they won't change just because of marriage. And I feel like although she thought it would work, I just don't feel like, I never did see it working. Even when she first came out, and I was trying to be supportive and all of that, but I never did see it working. And it's just coming from a Barty fan, okay? But I think that she'll do much better without him. I think that the foundation of their relationship was kind of rocky and toxic. So that's all I have to say. Thank you. Bye.
All right. Okay, I'm going to add COVID-19 to the chat. What are your thoughts, Mrs. or Mr. COVID-19?
So my thoughts on this is, I'm pretty sure this is not. She's not going anywhere. If not for any other reason than because she's not going to be paying him alimony. Everybody knows she's the golden goose in that relationship. You don't go from drugging or robbing guys to doing payouts for alimony. And
Your
somebody,
phone is going in and out. Are you in a bad service area?
oh, it's cutting in and out.
Yeah.
I'll try to come out and come back in.
Okay. All right, Tamika or Trey Mika Francis, what are your thoughts?
Well, my thoughts is money don't solve, happy. I mean, if you're not happy, you still can't buy love. Like, that's my thought. It seemed like with all the money in the world, it still doesn't solve like happiness. You can't buy it. So it wasn't meant to be. If they didn't get along, it just wasn't meant to be. If it was cheating, she should have left. He should have left, whatever the case. But that just goes to show you, if you have money, it does not buy love.
All right. Well, thank you so much thank you for chiming in. All right, Nick Jr. Hey.
Hey, Nick.
Hey, what's your thoughts?
How you doing? Oh, I just want to say thank you, and you're so beautiful. I think you're so pretty, and you're so pretty.
Thank you.
And I just think you should have put it as like, what the fuck news, like, because I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. But yeah,
Go
because
ahead.
it's like, when was he ever faithful to her in the first place? I never saw it as a union that should have been one anyway. And I'm just trying to figure out what is she gonna get out of the divorce, because it's been public knowledge that he's cheated, and usually in like in the divorce separations, you're supposed to get things because of if there's infidelity or whatever. But she knew about it before they were even married. So I'm just trying to, I don't know. It's just kind of frivolous and stupid to me. I just think it was all a publicity stunt. It was something that I don't think they even went into it out of pure love.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
So you don't feel like it was the basis of love? What do you think it was about if it wasn't about love?
Oh, well, so first of all, I really think her notoriety went up even more when she got with them. They were like a different type of power couple. Like, you have Jay-Z and Beyonce, but they were like younger, and they could tap into a younger audience. And it's like that ratchet rap, type of thing. No offense or anything, you know what I'm saying? But there's like a younger generation that they connect with. And so I feel like that union was it was a bit orchestrated. It wasn't organic, and that's proven to be so right now. But even along the way, he's always cheated. This is not like a surprise to her. And I agree with that caller who said she moves out of anger, and she does. So I'm just trying to figure out, this is so terrible. And look at all the things she said about Black women, and now she's raising a Black woman. And now looking at all the things that we got to be honest, when we have children, unfortunately, some of us, especially in the beginning, we mad at the daddies, and we talking about daddies in front of the kids. So she's going to be saying things about this Black man. So now it's going to be an issue that she has. I don't know. It's just a mess. I don't really, I try not to judge people. I don't like unintelligent people. I think that she may be a bit smarter than she comes off. And I think she plays into stupidity, and it catches up with you. And so I think that's another reason why this happened. I just think it's a bunch of crap, and she shouldn't get anything out of the divorce. They both got money. So at least she's saying, let's, split it up amicably. But then to automatically say she wants complete sole custody of the child, why is that? Why does he not deserve even partial custody? See, she's already coming in hot and wrong. So.
All righty. Well, thank you so much for chiming in.
Thank you so much, Nick.
All right. Okay, so we're going to go to Bree.
Hello.
Hey, what's your thoughts?
My thoughts is they is not getting divorced. Come on now. They just bought a house together, and when he just on the video when she was dancing to the song WAP and stuff, they was just together and all that. I just think this might be a publicity stunt. It's my opinion.
So you think it's a publicity stunt to sell her album?
Or he might get something coming out because he got this whole situation with him and QC going on. Who knows?
All right, elaborate a little more.
You know how like they been saying he been having problems with QC and them stealing all the money and well they was saying about QC giving more attention to little baby instead of amigos and you know that whole situation.
All right. All right. Well, thank you for chiming in.
All right.
All right, Tiffany. Wait. Oh, it says your device is not connected. Tiffany, we're going to go to Miss Law. What are your thoughts?
Hello. My thoughts
Hey.
is she shouldn't have never married him anyway. It was all for clout, but they made the clout song. They did it for clout. She just, to me, she bagged her a rapper and married him, but then paid the cost that it cost to marry niggas like that. Sid thought that black men treat Latinas better. Black men treating all motherfuckers like shit. And that's what she got. Shit. So now, since he's broke, dusted, and disgusted, she want to divorce him. And
So,
I feel like
he's not bringing in money since he's having money problems. That's the reason why she now wants to separate herself.
I would. I'm not paying nobody's child support because
Okay.
I'm married to you. So I would definitely separate myself. Your brand is going down. I'm trying to keep my brand up. You're not a good look. So you got to go. On to the next. Rap nigga or whoever, drug dealer, football player, basketball player, dog. On to the next dog because I don't see her pulling nothing better.
All righty. Well, thank you so much for chiming in.
Oh, you're welcome.
All right. We're going to go to Kevin. We got a male on the line. What are your thoughts, Kevin?
Hey, what's up, Neat?
What's up? What's up?
What I feel like, back in, I think when they got together, like in 2016, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so boom. All right, so this what happened, right? When like Bodak Yellow came out, and when she started getting her like her notoriety or whatever, I feel like Offset, like wanted to attach to her because she was making a name for herself. I feel like it was another organic type of situation because he really was paying her dust. He really wasn't like into the relationship until
So you
you know,
think that Offset attached himself to Cardi B for clout?
absolutely, absolutely. Because at that time he really wasn't paying her no mind. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they was together, but he really wasn't like kind of into it. You know what I'm saying? Until the song came out, and then it blew up, and that's when like he was really trying to make shit official for her. But other than that, he really wasn't you know into it, in my opinion.
Okay. All righty. Well, thank you so much for chiming in.
All right, thanks.
All right. We're going to go on over to Miss Law.
Oh,
Hey. Okay. She wasn't ready. Tiffany London, what are your thoughts?
Hello. First of all,
Hey,
I wanted to
boo.
say that I love you so much and you're so beautiful and I love your show. Okay, now
Thank
my
you.
thoughts on the whole entire situation is I feel like when we talk about celebrities, we don't talk about them and we don't like make them out to be humans because Cardi B and Offset, they're both people and they have feelings. The same blood that runs through them runs through us, right?
Exactly. That's a fact.
Now, I watching your show tonight, the only thing I said to my mom was, I don't think people understand how hard it is to be a celebrity.
Yeah.
Because in the everyday world, there's infidelity and there's cheating. And these are a bunch of nobodies, you know? Now, for celebrities, they're rich, they're famous. Everybody wants the clout, everybody wants the money, everybody wants the baby, everybody wants the attention, everybody wants to be a part of the crew. Look at their followers on Instagram. Imagine 1,000 people a day trying to get with you. And it doesn't matter how beautiful you are, there's always a prettier girl. there's always a better looking guy. So I think it's very, very hard for them to be faithful in a relationship when everybody around them wants something, and everywhere Cardi B goes to the club, I'm pretty sure mad rappers, mad guys trying to talk to her. And it's the same thing for Offset. So as it relates to like the baby rumor, I feel like we need to just like think of them as humans. Like really think of them as humans. It must be hard for them. There's two big egos in the house, two big names, 1,000 guys trying to get with her, 1,000 girls trying to get with him. The relationship is not going to work as your regular, simply middle class nuclear family. It's 100 times harder. And I haven't heard anybody say that it's 100 times harder. And I don't think anybody is like thinking about it. Like it's harder for them to keep a marriage, to keep a relationship. It's harder. Look at Will Smith and August and all that stuff. So I think I just want to I just want to say they're humans too. They make mistakes, and think of it from her perspective. It must be hard for her, and it must be hard for him. We're humans, and we go off of lust sometimes. It's very hard to control ourselves. A lot of times we move in anger. A lot of times we don't think things through. We just do things in the moment. So I just wanted to say, I know the situation looks bad, but if he does have a baby on the way, think of it, guys. There's a lot of girls throwing themselves like raw meat at him all the time.
Yeah, but if you love your girl, it doesn't matter who throws themselves at you.
I understand what you're saying, and I agree with that. And I think it's like a self-control thing. But at the same time, change does not happen overnight. And he is a rapper. I've heard Jada and girls like that who are baby mamas of rappers. I've heard them say like most of these guys when they go on tours, they've seen it. There's like a orgy party, a sex party. There's girls lined up just waiting to get naked in a room, just having sex. Like they don't care. Like there's girls like lined up for them. So I think
Yeah,
like
but that don't mean that you gotta indulge in that temptation. Those girls come with STDs and bullshit and clout
and
chasing too. So you have to be strong minded to know to resist that. But thank you so much for chiming in.
thank you.
All right. Thank you to Stephanie for the 19.99 donation. I appreciate it so much. I appreciate you supporting the channel. Stephanie says, I think something came out in court that he lied about to her, or that he lied to her about, and that was the final straw. And I mean, hey, that's possible. We never know what the final straw for her was. We never know what the deal is, etc. Tara, hello.
Hi. Hello. Can you
Hi,
hear me?
what's your thoughts? Yes, yes.
Okay. So I just think that this is a publicity stunt because she got music coming out, and just think about who dropped the story first. Jason dropped the story first. That means she gave him the information and he ran with it. Like if Jason, I understand he doesn't like to call himself a blogger or a whatever, but he is. And I just feel like they planted this. Like they literally planted this because she got music coming out. She just posted on Instagram, like, what did she say? Something about whatever she got coming out. Are y'all ready for it? Like some new music coming out. And I don't know who is still listening to WAP, but after the 100th time, like the song is like, okay, it's kind of done, but it's still like number one everywhere. So I don't know. Just a lot of conspiracies I got. It's a lot of conspiracies I have. Like I just feel like it's a publicity stunt. I feel like they not getting divorced. I just don't think he going nowhere. I'm not
All right.
predicting.
Well, thank you so much for chiming in. I
All
appreciate
right.
your input.
Thank you. Bye.
All right. All right, we're gonna go on over to Kay. Kay, what are your thoughts on the situation?
Hey, Nick. Well, first
Hey,
of all,
boo.
I want to say that I'm so proud of you. You have elevated the whole game, your entrepreneurship, your whole thing on social media. You are blowing it out of
Oh,
the
I
park.
appreciate that.
Yes, you're
Thank you
blowing it out
so
of the
much.
park. It's inspiring. It makes us want to reflect on what we could do outside of gossiping about Cardi B and all this other shit.
Yes, you gotta do both, girl. You gotta get
We
the
gotta
coins
do
both
both.
ways.
That's number one. If anybody can
Yes.
separate as much time as we can devote on this, we can devote on something else. So
Yeah.
number two, though, I do think it's a publicity stunt. I do think that she is having legal issues in the background. I think she was advised by her lawyers, her and her husband. had come together and said, on paper, we need to do this because we have some things going on in the background that deals with legal things that we need to separate our money now. They're willing to do it now. They're willing to still have a family. And they're going to come back. They're not going to be not together, though. They're going to be divorced. There's
All
some
right, I'm
things
gonna pause
going
you real
on.
quick. Cookie 120 171 says, I don't think it's a publicity stunt. As much as some YouTube bloggers want it to be, cough, cough, TK. If it's real, that takes away from their content about Offset. And he did this and Offset did that. So, all right, continue.
Okay.
Continue.
Okay. Well, I think that there's some people are wanting to say, "Oh, he got a baby, he cheated, yada yada yada." Listen, y'all, he ain't that smart, y'all. Some of these men drool over women like that all their lives, and they be simped the rest of their lives for these type of women. He ain't going nowhere. He might have done it before, yada yada yada. Yada yada yada. He might still do it, but she not that smart to even go and do anything different. So I do think this is something legal. I think it might be something deeper, and I think that we should think about this for a moment, keep it going, and then move on to the next, like they're going to be doing soon.
All
Okay.
right. Well, thank you so much for chiming in, Kay. I appreciate your input.
All right. Bye.
All right. All right. So then we're going to go to your favorite cousin. Who is this? Hello, hello, hello.
Hey, Nick. Thanks for adding me for my opinion. How are you tonight?
I'm doing great. What are your thoughts?
So I see it from both perspectives, and this is my thing. When they first got together, this is how their relationship, how I saw it. She reminded me of being really, 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 you know how you get that good D from a guy and you fall head
Mm-hmm.
over heels?
Mm-hmm.
And he was just kind of going through the motions. For me, Offset only got with her to boost his career. I
Okay.
never thought he was genuinely in love with her. I never felt that from him. That's just my opinion. I felt like for him, it was a status climb. And that's why he married her and how things moved as fast as they did. And it's
But
just
she
my
didn't
opinion.
really have status, though. If we think about it, back when they first started making the headlines of dating, she was on the heels of being on Love and Hip Hop. So she didn't even have, I don't think she even had Bodak Yellow at that time. I
She
think after,
did.
I don't know if she
See,
had
Lil,
Bodak
what's
Yellow at
that
that
song? Isn't that little bit? Is it what you can't for me if you wanted to? Like
Okay,
she
so
was
maybe she
gaining.
did have Bodak Yellow, but that was right at the beginning, though. So you think that he already knew at that time, like, I want to attach myself and get the clout? I mean, because
Absolutely,
he was
because she was
just
already
on the
in
heels
the
of Love and Hip
industry
Hop.
making moves. I absolutely think she was already in the industry making moves. And I think it was one of those female situations that he saw her going pretty big and about to be big. And that is why he got with her to help boost her. I never thought it was genuine between them. For her, oh yeah, I felt like she really did care about him. But for him, I never felt that way. I always felt that it was, and not, I'm not necessarily saying that she was more popular, had more money, or anything like that. I'm seeing it from the perspective of you look. I know what I can do. You know what I know what you're capable of. Let's get together and see where this goes. Let's become that power couple. Is how I saw it. I never thought it was like rooted in love, and that's just my opinion. I just thought it was a power move for us to get this money. No different than two huge YouTubers coming together and like they got a script behind the scenes kind of thing, and then they kind of attack another person all for the coins. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. Yeah.
Yes. So all that script shit. So that's how I felt like they were. It wasn't genuine. And the baby and all of that kind of stuff. I think the problem with Offset is he doesn't have discretion. He constantly makes her look crazy in the streets by cheating and doing the moves that he makes. Like, why can't you use a little bit more discretion? He makes her look crazy. And as a woman, I'm sorry, you're not gonna repeatedly keep making me look crazy in these streets and we're at the status that we're at. I don't care if you make $10,000 a year. Nobody wants to be repeatedly made a fool out of, and I think that's what he does to her.
All right. Well, thank you so much, your favorite cousin, for
Thank
chiming
you,
in
Nick.
on this situation. I appreciate you calling in.
Thank you. Have a good night. And
All
I
right.
love your website, by the way. Thank you.
Thank you, girl. And I appreciate the support. I
I,
appreciate the purchases on that website.
yes, my little booty be on fleek and my little onesie. Yes.
Hey, I I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. You're more than welcome. Have a good night.
All right, bye-bye. All right, Stephanie, hello. Hey.
Hey, Nick.
What's your thoughts?
Okay, so I feel like this is a real thing. I feel like from a married standpoint, I'm speaking from a married standpoint, I don't think that they were ready for this. I
Mm-hmm.
think that, they got into this marriage, vows, it's easy to say vows. It's another thing to actually keep them.
Right,
And
right. That's a whole commitment.
exactly. And so I feel like at the end of the day, like they just weren't ready for it. And, all you can do is try. All you can do is try in a marriage. And I feel like, cheating is something really hard to get past. It is. It's something hard to work through. And I don't know if you saw that video of him playing video games and he was like hiding his phone.
Yeah, where he was hiding his phone, and
Yeah.
he was like, she walked in and he switched his phone and he wasn't trying to like show his
Yeah.
phone. Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know if you read that his body language, but it just felt like he was a kid to me, like a child.
Immature as fuck.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And so that right there just told me like he ain't ready. He ain't ready for this, you know. But I'm gonna be honest. I'm happy if this is something that they're really gonna do, get out of this marriage. I'm actually happy for them because it's been very toxic and you can tell. They just need to move on. So that's how I feel about it. And yeah, that's that.
All righty. Well, thank you so much for chiming on.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye. All right, we're gonna go to my boo Brianka. Hey, boo.
Hey.
Up, I don't know what happened to Brianka. We're gonna go to Miss Law. Hey, boo.
Hey.
Hey, what's your thoughts?
So I'm just saying, um, I'm happy she is divorcing him because it was like some little kid shit and ghetto shit too, like the local ghetto ass relationship. He don't got no respect for her because, for me, if you're doing threesomes with your man, he don't have no respect to just come home with the woman to you. He don't do that shit by himself on his own. So you didn't condone it. Second, I really feel like he don't got no respect for her because of the lifestyle that she came from. And I know strippers and stuff, they get a lot of accolades or whatever, but the bottom line is how many people is really marrying strippers and loving them and respecting them like that? I don't know, but he not. So I just feel like she needs to go ahead and divorce him. Go ahead and do her acting gig. Stop that rapping. Do a little comedy and keep it moving.
All right. Well, thank you so much for chiming in.
Oh, you're welcome.
All right. All right, Brianka, what's your thoughts?
Okay, can you hear me, Nate?
Yeah, you got to turn out the background though. What's going on?
Okay, I'm at work. Sorry. I agree with I think it was like two callers ago when she was saying that she don't think it's a publicity stunt, and this is how I feel. I completely do agree that Cardi really loved him. I do think that she fell in love with the sex or whatever, and I think that he used her for clout. He knew that she had more of a longevity inside this entertainment business than he did. And I don't think that I think that he wanted to love her or he wanted to, actually make it work, but he's just young and most men don't mature as fast as women. And if I was her, and I'm not saying she's a bad girl for doing that, but I kind of would have just like looked at his track record. Like he already has a lot of children. He's already been doing this and he's been cheating on you before y'all got married. I would have enjoyed the sex, enjoyed the time, enjoyed the clout, and I would have stayed on birth control, wouldn't have had his babies, and I would have moved on. But
She
it is
actually
what
wanted
it
a
is.
baby though. Like she had came forward and she had talked about how she wanted a family. Like she wanted that. Like she wanted a baby.
Yeah, she did, but I honestly feel like she settled with Offset. And also, if we actually think about Cardi's past, Cardi is definitely dealing with a lot of bad karma because she wasn't the best person
to men back in the day when she was coming up, and that came out her own mouth. So along with Cardi dealing with a lot of bad karma, she kind of rushed and she settled. And I mean, I just hope that she heals mentally from this because she's growing as an artist. Like her flow's changing. She's starting to act, she's modeling. She's being more of an activist. So it's just like, yeah, Cardi, go ahead and just get out of that and just I just hope she tries her best not to make the same mistake.
All right. Well, thank you so much for chiming in, Brianka Boo.
I love you, Neek. I love you. You are definitely my.
I appreciate your support so much. I do.
You're welcome.
I do. And I appreciate all the time you be on your grind, baby. You be on at work. You be like, I'm at work, but I'm still gonna chime in. I appreciate that. You got to hustle. You got to make that money. You got to make that coin. And you still support while you're doing all of that. So I appreciate it so much.
Thank you, Neek. Anytime, baby. Bye.
All right, bye-bye. All right, and then the last caller of the day is going to be Sophia. Hi, Sophia. What are your thoughts?
Hi, Neek. So I don't think it's a publicity stunt either, honestly. I think they fell in love, moved a little too fast for Cardi anyway. But they are on the same record label, too. They both on Quality Control. So honestly, we don't know if somebody was an Offset ear, letting him know, like, look, she got this contract, XYZ, XYZ, and I think he's going to do whatever he can to make sure she don't divorce him, don't suck up them pockets real good. And the custody thing, I think he probably won't be upset if he don't get full custody. I don't think he too activist in his other kids' life, so he probably won't be too upset about that. But I think they moved a little too fast. But I think Cardi's done with the cheating. I don't know about the whole baby thing. I hope it's not another kid floating because I don't think Seth need no more kids. He not taking care of the ones that he have. But the cheating for anybody will get tired of that, especially when you being faithful to somebody else and when you really ready to settle down. I think anybody gonna get tired of it. And who wanna keep looking dumb in the public? Like, that's too much. It's one thing if you go through that shit, alone with your nigga, nobody know. But being a celebrity, everybody know. Like, if it wasn't her
everybody.
Right, everybody in your business. If it wasn't for her,
correct though. I don't think that she is a part of Quality Control. I think that she just was utilizing the management form of it.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a a lot better because I'm over here thinking he probably trying to milk the cow as well, make sure she don't suck him dry. But I don't blame Cardi. Honestly, that's too much to keep dealing with. I believe that's a little extra. I'm not gonna keep getting cheated on personally. I wouldn't like that. I can't deal with stuff like that. And she a Libra, not to throw the astrologies out there in the zodiac, but I can't deal with somebody constantly cheating on me. I'ma personally think that you just don't rock with me. I can't make you happy, that's fine. But I'm not about to sit here and be miserable with you.
All right. Well, thank you so much for chiming in, boo.
Thank you for having me. Have a good one.
All right, you too. All right, we're gonna go on over to Miss Law. Hi, how are you? What are your thoughts?
I'm back. I got the same thoughts. I was just listening in on the background. I just wish both of them the best. And I just want to say, people who keep saying he attached himself to her, she was held the way I saw it. Okay, she was hella geek. Oh, my bad, because I'm driving. She was hella geek with him doing that Super Bowl. She was so happy, and I just feel like she the one came up from with him, not the other way around. He came down fucking with her. The Migos was doing shit until.
Sorry for cutting off Miss Law. Her live was going in and out. But thank you so much for everybody who tuned in on this topic. I want to hear what you guys have to say below. So those of you guys who did not catch this story live, tell me what you think. Do you think that this situation between her falling for divorce with Offset is a publicity stunt? I'm going to hear from Mugly Fee 007. I'm gonna hear from you real quick, and then I'm gonna end this. But we got a couple of more people chiming in. So I'm gonna hear from Mugly Fee 007, And then I want to know what you guys think. Do you think it's a publicity stunt? Do you think that it's real? My boo and my moderator, D Love, she already, you know what I'm saying? She put your girl up on live and she says, if you guys want to support your girl, which is me, Neek at Night, you can cash at me, Neek at Night 12. And that will, support my channel. Y'all know it's COVID going on. Y'all know that, saying pay is going down. And I appreciate all of the hoopala. So we're going to go to Mug Life 007.
Hi, you finally said it right. It is Mug Life 007.
I had to look at it and I had to focus in. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Well, first I want to say, Neek, I love your channel. I love what you're doing. Keep pushing your narrative. I love it. I watch you all the time.
Thank you,
okay?
boo. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. And I grew up on Neek at Night.
Yeah,
okay. To me, Cardi B and Offset, they were doomed from the start. Like, first of all, you got with the nigga to get on. You got pregnant with the nigga to keep the nigga. Then y'all said y'all wasn't even married. And then y'all was married. Then you got engaged. And then the ring was really your wedding ring. I feel like this is more than a publicity stunt. I feel like they really miserable. Like his baby mama, like Shia LaMoore, she didn't even know they were married, and she got the receipts on it. Like, how long can you sit around and let people make you look like a fool? You know what I'm saying? Like, Cardi, you look like the dummy in the situation. Sorry, but it is what it is. Like, y'all both rappers. Do what he do and stay together. Like, I mean, what's the big deal?
Okay. Is that it? Is there more?
I mean, I feel like it does have a lot to do with the whole 300 situation. They're in court. Money is, you know what I'm saying? When money is in the middle of stuff, people start moving funny. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, then it's just too many factors. Everybody know Offset is a hoe. That nigga is a hoe. You knew he was a hoe when you met that man.
All
I
righty.
don't know what else to say.
Well, Leela chimed in. Leela, what's your thoughts? Lady Chief, what's your thoughts?
I really think I'm on what she's saying. I think it's a publicity stunt because both of them are promoting stuff right now.
Okay. Elaborate a little bit more. Go ahead. Go ahead, Leela. All right, Miss
You
Law.
marry a hoe and you a hoe. Y'all both gonna keep on being hoes. So
facts.
It's like they never gonna change. So, like she said, might as well stay together and just hold together and make y'all money together. Fuck it. Just like T.I. and Tiny, they do the same thing. They bring women into their bedroom and do all they little shit, but they stay together through it all. So, I think it's more publicity than anything.
You think so? Because
neither one of them said anything.
All right. What's your thoughts, Miss Law? Miss Law? Hello? Okay, Miss Law clicked off. All right, so Leela, Miss AKA Lady Chief, says she feels like it's a publicity stunt. And Mug Life 007 feels how she feels. And then we have the real meme one who wants to chime in. What are your thoughts before we wrap? Go ahead, mamas. You're on live.
Am I on here?
Yeah, you're on.
Go ahead, boo.
Is it me?
Yeah, go ahead, boo.
I'm so sorry. Nick. I suck at technology. I do.
You're good. Go ahead. What's your thoughts, boo?
But my thoughts are so Cardi she did the interview with Joe Budden, right? A lot of people dragged her. I think that this was like a lot of people said in the chat, a publicity stunt. It could be. I think so. I think it was a publicity stunt. A lot of people are dragging her right now in the media about with the whole Candace thing, it's just a bad look for her brand. It's
Her
just a
going
bad
back and
look.
forth
So
with Candace Owen. Okay, go ahead.
right. So it's a bad look. So maybe this is just something to take people's minds off of that bad look.
Okay. All right,
Yeah.
Miss Entanglement, what do you think? Okay, Miss Entanglement. Do you think that it's damage control, you guys, because of her situation with Candace Owen? What do you guys think, Leela and Miss Mug
I
Life?
know it's something dealing with publicity. Rather, it's the shit with Candace Owens. It's something because for one, for her to go for full custody when she's always said he's an amazing father. Why you want full custody now? Like, what would make you like? I don't know. It just seems real strange to me. That I promise you, I was just watching a live like less than a week ago, and they was all lovey dovey on the live. So what the hell changed that quick?
Shia LaMoore, Offset's baby mama, came out with a new video. That's what changed.
All righty. Well, thank you to everybody who tuned in on this conversation. I want to shout out to all my guests who chimed in and gave their input and said what they had to say about this story. Those of you guys who did not catch this story live, let me know what you think. Do you think that this is a genuine petition for divorce? Or do you think that it's a publicity stunt? Do you think that it has to do with him cheating? Do you think that it has to do with an album coming out? Let me know what you guys think down below. I appreciate it. And also let me know where you guys are tuning in from. Where are you watching Neek at Night go down? Is it Philly? Is it Texas? Is it New York? Is it Arizona? Is it California, where I am? Is it Chicago, where a lot of my night owls are? Let me know where you're tuning in from. If you have not hit that subscribe button, hit that subscribe button right now. Don't wait. Hit it right now, because even if you feel like you clicked the subscribe button before, there are a lot of people who come to me and say, wait, I realized that I'm not subscribed anymore, that the subscribe button, YouTube is playing games. Make sure you're still subscribed and turn on that notification bell so you're notified whenever I post a new video or if I ever go live. Let me know what you guys think down below. I see Bronx, New York in the chat. I see Fort Lauderdale. I see North Carolina. Go home and stand up. I see Africa, Kentucky, okay, New York, 216. I don't know where that is. I see Cleveland, Kentucky, Atlanta. I see Virginia, Boogie Down. I believe Boogie Down is the Bronx. Virginia, KC. Okay, that's my boo. Leela talking about KC in the house. Dallas, VA, Chicago, Jamaica, sunny Florida, Tampa, Houston. Okay. Shout out to all y'all. Shout out to my boo, Demaria. Shout out to my moderators, Leela. Shout out to Ashley. Shout out to everybody who holds me down. Sin City, Las Vegas. Okay. Trinidad in the house. I feel you. London in the house. I feel you. Huntsville, St. Louis. Okay. Californication. Okay. Brooklyn, Kentucky. Okay. Raleigh, North Carolina. Okay. Boston in the house. Low in Chicago. I appreciate all of y'all. Ashley, Amanda, I appreciate you, boo, so much. Thank you, all of you guys who have tuned in. If you guys did not catch this live, let me know what you guys think down below. Arkansas, baby. Hey, and we got Detroit, Philadelphia, and so much more. If you guys didn't catch this live, let me know where you're tuning in from. Also,